Okay, so the reason I got the clipper lacer beyond luck was this is the belt off of the RS, the lathe in the background there. And what happens with leather belts, which is what this one is they stretch, and the belt is now stretched beyond its adjustment, and so I've got to shorten it, and so I'm going to relace it. And here's the original lacing, which looks to be like an alligator type clip. It looks a little large for this belt, and it's got a lot of metal on the outsides. So also the pin is a little worn. So I'm going to clipper lace it and show you how I'm going to do that. So I haven't done this before on the belt, but I did do a little experiment with two pieces of leather, and that's the clipper lacing, and there's the thing. So it got me an idea of sort of how the apparatus works, and so that's what I'm hoping to achieve. So first things to accomplish are going to be cutting this to a 90-degree angle. And for that, I'm just going to use a straight razor. I've been told that that's probably the easiest way to cut the leather nice, straight, and true. And of course, we want to cut these at 90. So I don't want to remove much length on this belt. And so you can see all I've removed is just the clipper lacing. Another thing I want to check is if that's 90, and that looks pretty good. And so we'll cut the other side off, same thing, just with the razor. And I can see that whoever installed this one wasn't as careful as I was. And we check that. That looks a little off, so I'll clean it up. Okay, let's see what we got here. That looks perfect. So now I have two clipper laces, and you know, I'd like to stick them together on the belt here. And let's see how they come together. Make any correction. And they look like a perfect joint. Now I'm going to say, because I'm a little narrow on that side, I'm going to line up that edge. And so I'll just scrape something there. Okay? So when I put this into this, I want to line that edge up with my reference. Okay? Now, clipper laces. I determined, and there's a number of sizes, and I determined that I needed a 3U. They come in 12-inch lengths. They're connected with a wire, and you cut off the section you need. I've already done that, and I have 2 sections cut off here. Now I do like to grind that wire so nothing rubs, and that's my clipper lace. Now it says on this here outfit that that pin, you pull the pin, and all of these little slots hold your clipper lace, and you're supposed to stick that in the center like so, and then you pin it in place and you're good to go. Now let me get that a little straighter for you. Okay, so I've got that pretty good. So we know that this is going to be the side that we're going on. There's the scrape. So what I want to do is I want to get that in there nice and neat. Now what I think is fantastic is gave you this little thing to clamp your belt. And so you can make sure that you're square. And I look to be pretty square. Okay, so I'm pretty much ready to crimp. Now what's interesting is the back of this has teeth on it that ratchet, and these are cams that press that plate. So you can see I ratchet, and that's it. It's now touching the spring, and so I can do one ratchet, one ratchet, one ratchet, one ratchet. Now they say do not over tighten or over compress, so I have to watch where I am. And I think on this one it's the second last. And so we'll check it out. That actually looks almost perfect. That almost looks perfect. So we're looking for it to be exactly the same thickness, and about halfway embedded, and that wire right in line with our thing. Now you'll notice I got a pin over here and I've left a little spot over there. That's so when my next clipper lace goes in, I'm going to line up that one offset. Okay, so I have to remember that. I also want the wire pieces on top. This is the outside of the belt. I don't want that on the bottom of the belt. So I'm now ready to do the other side. And so just to verify that, I'll bring those together and I'll realize that that is the edge. This is the edge I want to line up with now and leave the space on that side. So we'll do that one. So we'll put the wire on the top. Pin it. Well, that's not exactly centered. It's a little precarious with the paper guard. They say you can leave it in, but okay. So now I want to get this straight. That's 90. It's lined up over there. Looks like it. Just making sure it's 90. Last one. Okay, so the real test is, do they line up and align the belt? And wow, that's really good. That's really, really good. Now, what they're saying now, the best pin is nylon, believe it or not. And so I'll cut that nylon, I'll put it on, and I now have a shorter belt for the RS. Thank you.